What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about the things I really don't like about this human experience, and the things I really don't like about this world, about this society, and about this timeline I'm in. And again, about this human experience, I really cannot stand. So the older I'm getting, the more I realize like true happiness. At least for me, I'm not saying it's gonna be for you, but and for other people, it may apply differently, or some people it may resonate in different ways. So, but I'm only speaking for myself. The older I'm getting, the more what's gonna make me happy is peace. Meaning like peace, not having to like worry when my next paycheck isn't coming. Peace knowing that like that I'm good, that I don't have to fight for survival. I don't have to work just to survive. Meaning I don't have to like um I don't have to pay bills to survive. I don't have to work a job just to survive. I don't have to wake up at a certain time just to survive, just so I could sacrifice my freedom and the things I want to do just so I can survive. You know, pretty much like, so that's what I hate about this human experience. Pretty much freedom. Freedom is my ultimate happiness, my ultimate peace. Now, I'm not reckless with my life. I'm not evil. I'm not dangerous, meaning like I don't come out here harming people, disrupting people's peace. I mind my own business and I stay in my own lane. And I love to work out and do what I love to do, pretty much. Express my own talents and gifts and the skills and the things I enjoy while staying in my lane and mind my own fucking business. But unfortunately, it's hard to do that and I understand. I understand when people say that it's not about, I forgot what the saying, but pretty much people say like you are in control of your mind is strong, or you can create heaven within your own mind. You can create heaven in any situation, and it can be in the worst situation, but with your mindset, if you have a strong mind, you can create heaven. You can create a peaceful mind, which I get what they're saying, but I disagree, at least on my end, because I feel like if you're at an environment that you don't like, that's causing you a lot of stress, and the fact that you have to even have a heavenly and peaceful mindset just to even not deal with your current situation or the shit you're dealing with and like physically, then that's not heaven. That's being delusional. I understand delusional is part of manifesting and bullshit ass human experience to get what you want. Like being delusional because the shit's so fucking evil, so you gotta make up a scenario in your head so you can get the things you want. That's how this reality works. But I get it, but at the same, well, at least for me, like me, I'm not sure I have as my astrological placements, but if I don't like the environment I'm in, if I don't like the situation I'm in, if I don't like the routine I'm in, then I want no part of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna have a peace of mind like that. If I'm around people I don't like, I don't want to be around them. I don't. So that's why and I've been knowing this, but the older I'm getting is like the more I'm being more fed up. So it's like, because I'm tired of like, because we're, as human beings, we don't, yes, we're not obligated to work. We're not obligated to work for a society, work for a system that's not serving us. We're not obligated. Work is voluntarily. But at the same time, we're brought into this world not having the proper resources to sustain ourselves, not having the proper resources for us to survive without having to work or having to sacrifice our free time and energy and our mental health and our physical health as well. So if a lot of people, and since that's the case, because a lot of people are doing it, like 90% of the population are working, we don't like what we do, but we have to do in order for us to survive, pretty much. No one likes to work. No one like, I mean, some people like to work, but most people, they don't like to work. They don't like to, they rather have their freedom and have their free time to do what they want. If they want to work, that should be voluntarily. And people do voluntarily work, or they do love what they do generally, but at the same time, people still crave their freedom. People still crave their happiness. People still want to explore around the world and do what they want to do without having to have no type of obligation or no type of responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? So, and when I say responsibilities, I'm not talking about not taking care of yourself, not taking care of your family. No, but I'm talking about like responsibilities are unnecessary. Responsibilities of having to wake up at a certain time just to do shit you don't want to do, but you have to do it in order for you to survive. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird. So at least for me, I'm happy. I don't have kids. I don't have a family, so I ain't got to worry about them. I'm worried about me. This is why, like, I feel like in this lifetime, I don't see myself having kids. I don't see myself having a family because it's like life in this lifetime. For me, this life is very stressful to me. This life is very disturbing and is very grueling and is very hard. So it's like, and me, I'm the type of person where I do lose my peace of mind very easily, especially the older I'm getting. Like I tend to spaz out, I tend to crash out. I am good at controlling my emotions compared to the average person. I don't react. I'm non-reactive. I'm very good controlling my emotions, but just because I'm like that doesn't mean I'm actually at peace. I just have a lot of self-control based on what I was raised in, based on what I've seen, the people I grew up with, who I don't want to become, how I see how they reacted. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not in jail. I'm not in prison. I'm doing good pretty much. But I don't know. It's late night thoughts, but I've been thinking because I've been like seeing like all the wildfires, like all the wildfires all over that's going on in California, all the crazy weather and just the corruption of this world and the corruption of the society and people who work so hard for their homes only for it to get destroyed either through the government that orchestrated the fires or natural disasters or astrological reasons. Who the fuck knows? But it's ridiculous, man. Like it really is ridiculous. Like this human experience, like I be thinking to myself, like, no, I'm not suicidal or anything like that, but like I really do be chilling on bed and I really be like reminiscing or like just having flashbacks and just observing my life and my experiences and I have a lot of gratitude. I'm thankful, but it's like I do be thinking like, man, like, yes, I gotta work hard. Yes, like you gotta um you do gotta work hard for the things you want and like you do, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm like, oh man, like once I'm at my deathbed or once I'm about to die, like once I'm about to pass away, once I'm at an old age, like I'm not gonna lie, like I'm gonna be so happy. Like just the thought of it, like the older I'm getting, it's actually it's very relieving. It's very like happy. It's very peaceful. Like that shit brings a lot of joy to my heart, knowing that one day like I will be my deathbed and I don't have to deal with any of this shit. I don't have to deal with the bullshit of this world. I don't have to deal with the real corruption. I don't have to deal with narcissistic people. I don't have to worry about survival. And I understand the universe and God, they got my back and if long as you're on the right path, but at the same time it's like there's just too much stress, there's too much drama, there's too much bullshit pretty much, you know what I'm saying? And the human body, at least with me, I'm not sure this for other people, but obviously the human body it needs a lot of rest. The older the human body gets, it needs a lot of more recovery. You need to take more care of the body the older you get because the human body is extremely fragile. The older you get more sore easily. You lose um, certain abilities, certain athletic abilities, and you're not as flexible. You're not as athletic. You're not as in shape when you get older and stuff like that. So you need to take better care of it. You need to have a better diet, and you know what I'm saying. You need to stretch more, eat more fruits and veggies, or fast more, and you know what I'm saying. But it's like, and since we live in a Capricornian system, to where we have to get up early and work at these 9 to 5s for our whole fucking lives, that's taxing on the human body. That's draining for the human body, and that's what I hate so much about this human experience. Like, yes, there's other works, there's other things to do, but it's just like, why do I gotta just do all that just to find the work that fits me? You know what I'm saying? Even if I do find work, this idea of having to still get up and work for someone's schedule, I don't like that. I crave freedom. I crave I crave freedom and peace. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to do things on my own terms. If I want to go to college, then why can't I just take college classes? Why do I have to pay for college classes? Why do I have to like apply for financial aid and go through all this bullshit? You know what I'm saying? If I want if I want my education, why can't I just get it for free? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying being lazy or stealing shit. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like why does life have to be so fucking complicated? You know what I'm saying? It's weird. So it's like I feel like this is why like I be feeling happy and I be glimpsing of like one day like I get to go to the afterlife or like one day I'm like this human experience is temporary. So I don't hopefully it is better in afterlife. Hopefully you could choose what type of experience you want or what type of realms or there's like unlimited realms and unlimited realities to explore and to to discover hopefully you know based on what I've researched and watched and my own intuition, that can be the case. And there's other blissful experiences other than this human experience, you know what I'm saying? But if that was the case, then I can't wait to go there because like I don't want to, because I feel like this human experience, yes, it has a lot of potential. Yes, there are good things, there are great things, but there's also bad things. There's also a lot of stupid shit that takes place in it that makes shit like complicated and has to be. There's a lot of corruption, there's a lot of bullshit, there's a lot of unfairness and injustices that take place in this human experience that I really don't fuck with. I really don't. I know I'm not a rebel. No, I'm not one of those people that go out here and protest and create billboards and hate society. No, I'm not like I'm the opposite. I participate in society. I work for a lot of jobs. I go to school. I quote unquote I'm just a slave or a member of society. That's what I do because it's I guess part of my spiritual mission, or I feel like I have to do those things. That's why, because I have a lot of Virgo placements, a lot of Scorpio placements. So just because I have a lot of Virgo placements and Earth placements and water placements, like it is part of my path to be organized and to work and to be part of this human experience and to be grounded and to be in this society, in this world, put in the work. You know what I'm saying? It's part of my life path, but I think my north node or south node is in Virgo. So somewhere my north node means that in this lifetime I am meant to be more grounded in this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't have a problem with because it does bring me a lot more peace. But at the same time, like I could see through the bullshit. I do realize that all this is just an experience and yes, it does matter. It is temporary, but at the same time, it's not gonna matter once I die. I do take life seriously, but I don't take life personally. I take life seriously to where I got to complete my spiritual mission, to where I have a lot of people that I need to prove wrong. I have a lot of haters. I have a lot of enemies that I want to prove wrong, but more so I want to prove myself. And I feel like I have a lot of drive and ambition to do great things because as human beings, we're all meant here to be great and to do great things. So obviously, it's natural for us to want to do great in this lifetime. I get it, but I'm talking about like I don't take it bad. That's what I mean when I take it seriously, but I don't take it personally in a way where like, this shit's not forever. It's temporary. You know what I'm saying? It's temporary. Like all the annoyances, all the irritation, all the bullshit. Like don't take it personal because this is part of this bullshit that's human experience. I don't fuck with pretty much. It's shit. Is this human experience isn't shit. It's horrible. It's horrible. This reality, this realm, it allows pedophiles and child traffickers and evil ass people to rule over this world. The money system's a huge imbalance. Nothing's free. Nothing's fair. Everything doesn't make sense. Everything is confusing. That's the type of reality that allows this shit to happen. It's stupid. So, and even if these wildfires and these climate changes are caused by natural earth resources, this fact that shit like this happens and it fucks up people's resources, people's homes that they work so hard for. This human experience ain't shit, man. And people want to talk about spiritual protection or divine intervention. Yeah, and nothing's really changing. You know, these new age spiritualists or these people who like to preach like, oh, the universe is with us or God is on your side. Yeah, but they're not doing shit. They're not. If it is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? But but yeah, man. But also, like, because me, like, don't get me wrong, me, I could be very focused. I could be very disciplined. And I have done those things. I've done results from that. But I just feel like my mind kind of knows too much, or like, because I've done a lot of research. I've learned from a lot of people. I've experienced a lot of things. And through my common sense, through my intuition, is like, I'm aware there's more out there. So it's like when I'm in this reality, when I'm in this realm, when I'm working, when I'm participating in society, when I'm being a human, you know, working out, completing my daily tasks, my appointments, doing my fitness, doing my studies, working on my goals, working, shit like that. I'm aware that, like, there's more than to this experience. And I feel like, so that can't give you an advantage to where because you take life less personally. When you take life less personally, then you're able to get shit done. But it's just like I just don't like being in a human body to where like I feel irritated. This body feels pain. But you know what I'm saying? I hope this makes sense. Like this the hassle of having to wake up early in the morning, having to work just to survive. Like all this shit seems like a hassle to me because part of me is into it because I know I got the answers to myself. I know what steps to take in order for me to be successful. But another part of me is like, man, like this is just an experience. So why the fuck do I have to do all this when I could be in the other realm, the other reality where I'm experiencing bliss and peacefulness and happiness and joy in a reality that makes sense. Instead, I'm in this fucking realm where like there's a lot of corruption, there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of bullshit, and I have to do so much just to survive. I have to work so hard and sacrifice all my energy just to quote unquote be financially free. You know what I'm saying? Because that's our goal. Yes, our goal is to have a specific job, a specific purpose, but our main goal is to be free, pretty much, to where we could do whatever we want, whenever we want, while doing the things we love, i.e., career, um, lifestyle, anything, health. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you do have to go through. I feel like you do have to, because I understand like other people's life mission, other people's life experiences, a lot of people's life purposes is different. So because you have some people who are born financially free, but yet you have other people who were born poor, people who were born into poverty. So I understand a lot of human experiences are different, but I feel like within my case and other people as well, like part of our life mission, life past that we have to work so hard. We have to put in so much work just for us to be financially free. And the reason why I keep talking about being financially free and being wealthy and stuff like that is because honestly, like that's mine. I'm not sure this for other people, but that's from mine. That's gonna make me happy. The reason why it's gonna make me happy is because when I'm financially free and when I'm wealthy, like I don't have to participate in society. I understand I am participating in society because obviously money controls you. But I'm talking about like I don't have to work. I don't have to wake up early. I don't have to like deal with people I don't want to be around with. I don't have to put up with bullshit. I could travel around the world. I could meet new people. I could have experiences. I could take the love of my life to dates and to romantic things, and I get to enjoy my life and be at peace and not have to deal with bullshit. If I gotta deal with people I don't fuck with or a work situation, just dumb shit, I don't have to deal with that because I have the power for money to not deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And I can buy my own business, not start any trouble, and just do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I can invest into more and make this world a better place through my investments. You know what I'm saying? Because money is powerful. It has influence. So, not money in itself. It's just a piece of paper, but we live in a reality realm where apparently God or the universe or the devil or whoever the fuck allows money to rule over people. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta play the game. But I hope you guys get what I'm talking about. But and it's crazy because like I'm doing my research and I am learning. I'm subscribed to certain channels and Patreons, and they're talking about like how to build financial freedom or how to be financially free, the spiritual aspects of it and universal laws of it. And so I guess I know what steps to take, but it takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of energy to do that. And I'm thinking like, yes, I will still take action. I will do that because I know I'm gonna get it. But at the same time, it's like, man, like it's just annoying how like in this human experience you have to do all that. It's like it's hard to explain. It's like I feel like I'm in a video game. I'm participating in a game where like I know how it's gonna end. I know how it's gonna play out, but I still have to participate it. Because there's no fucking point. You know what I'm saying? There's no point. Like, and there's no point. Then how come we have to go through so much corruption, so much enslavement? I get it, just for the experience and just for the sole purpose of it. But it's just like it's ridiculous, man. This why, cause I was talking to my friend, and she said that like she made a theory that like the human experience is somewhat of a punishment. This is why people experience so much suffering, people experience so much pain and confusion, and it makes sense because I forgot what she said, but she made a great point. I'm not saying she's right or wrong, but I get what she's saying though. Like it makes sense that if I won't be surprised if it is right that like the human experience is a punishment from a higher power, from the universe or God. It makes sense because look at all the bullshit we got to deal with. If God is real, the universe is real, can't they just use divine intervention to eliminate all this shit? It's that simple. People want to complicate it, be like, oh, but it's universal law, it deals with karma, or like there's certain free will that people are able to get away with, or they manipulate the energies. I get it, but at the same time, it is that simple. Universe and God, or even, yeah, they created this shit, so why can't they just fucking end this shit? Not even end it, but just manipulate it in a good way to where we ain't gotta deal with all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. So this human experience, this reality, this realm, life in itself is very complicated. It's very complex, in my opinion. There's so much shit going on, pretty much. There's a lot of answers we do know. At the same time, there's a lot of answers we don't know. We do know about astrology. We do know about the energies for the most part, but we don't know, like, if there's a universe, there's a God, if they're at play, evil, good, the devil, demons, demonic entities. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's going on? You know, like, what the fuck is going on? So we don't. So if, and most people believe in reincarnation, most people do believe in past lives. Okay, but how come we don't remember our past lives? Is there like a certain energy or higher power that's not making us remember our past lives so we can experience this timeline? Is there multiple timelines? You know what I'm saying? So it's weird. So me having this information, it is frustrating and it does make me pissed off, and I do get mad because like I still gotta participate in this bullshit ass society, being around people I don't want to be around with, but I still gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? I still gotta do it. So life, yes, there are good parts of life. Yes, there are things in life where I do really enjoy, and I feel like I have lived my life to the fullest. I'm 27, but I feel like if I were to die right now, I don't think I have any regrets, honestly. Yes, I do wish I could do certain things differently, but at the same time, I can't say that I did try my best, I did give my 100%, and I did live my life to the fullest, and I did take risks. Especially at 27 at a young age, yes, I can say that. And I can die peacefully. The only thing that I won't die peacefully is the fact that there's a lot of evil that's going on, and the amount of evil as people I had to deal with, pretty much. But that's what but that's the only thing that's gonna, but that's pretty much what it is, pretty much. That's all. Just the evil world and evil as people. That's pretty much it. But so, yeah, but like I said, it is hard for me. It is frustrating because it's like, I feel like there's just so much more that this human experience can offer. There's so much more. There's so much more. I'm not sure how it is in other countries and other worlds because I'm 27. I haven't really traveled around the world like that. So I mean, when I say travel, not just travel, but I'm talking about live. But for the most part, I don't think I feel like everything's the same. Like everything is just like you still have to work, you still have to have currency. People are lame. Nothing's free. There's a lot of corruption, and you can't really do what you want whenever you want. You know what I'm saying? So yes, other countries, other worlds may be better and may have more certain freedoms compared to other, but I'm talking about like actual freedom to where you can travel around the world whenever you want. You can meet different types of people around the world. You could live life to the fullest within your freedom whenever you want. That type of freedom, I don't think that exists in this timeline. I don't think that actually exists in this reality unless you're homeless, unless you're poor, and you can't even, and because we live in a corrupt society, if you want to live life like that, it's like it's hard to buy a home, it's hard to have a car, it's hard to have food, water, shelter, and clothes on your back, because in order for you to navigate in this world, you have to work for the system, pretty much. That's what I'm getting at. It's draining too, because like I said, the human body, it requires a lot of care, it requires a lot of maintenance. So when you're constantly sacrificing your human body just to work for the system, yeah, that's gonna drain the body, that's gonna tire the body. And we constantly have to do that just to put food on the table, just to pay bills, even if you have a family, just to take care of all this shit. Because we live in a reality that forces you to work to survive. That is tax on the body, and that is going to create a lot of mental health issues, and that is going to cause you to burn out, especially with time speeding up. You got the days going by a lot faster every single fucking day. And time hasn't speeded up since 2018. Ever since 2018 up until now, time hasn't accelerating. Time hasn't speeding up so fast. So yes, people are going to have mental health issues, and people are going to feel more irritated and angry. Ways I do, and because we're doing the same shit but in lesser time, so now we got to do everything all at once, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying, it's kind of like there are no solutions in a way, because we're all just pretty much doing the same thing no matter where we go. But it's just it's how it is pretty much, you know. But but do I think you could live a peaceful, happy life? Um, and my definition of happy life is being at peace. And again, my definition of being at peace is me not having to do things out of survival. You know what I'm saying? Like traveling around the world, having a roof over my head, food, water, shelter, and meeting people. We gotta do all those things to just experience those things. But once we do those things, like working for the system, we ain't got time to do all those things. And it takes time to travel around the world because you gotta save up money to buy a car, to go on the airport. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so this is why like I have a lot of anger towards God and the universe. I'm not saying I'm ungrateful. I'm very grateful. I have a lot of gratitude. I'm thankful I can see, I can hear. I'm thankful I could work. I'm thankful I have money and shit like that. I'm thankful of that. But what I'm saying is that like this world could be so much better. I mean, I want to say better because this world was never better. But this world could be good. This world could be great. But there's a lot of dumb shit that takes place that the universe or God that they like to allow, or the regulations, the rules of this realm and reality that allows for this shit to be controlled and corrupted in a negative way. That's where I'm getting at. So, um, but yeah, but now, do I think you could live a happy life? Yes, I feel like, I mean, yes and no. I don't know because I'm young. I haven't experienced it yet, but it could be possible because one, I don't know how this world's gonna play out because this human experience is very unpredictable. Anything could happen. We could have a huge world war. We could have climate changes. Anything could happen. This whole system could change up. You got time speeding up. Anything could happen for the worse or for the good. But with my mindset right now, can I create a happy life? I feel like I can, but it will take a lot of work. Or not even that. I don't even have to work a lot. I can create happy because I don't have to work. I don't have to deal with any of this. I can move to a different country and not deal with people. And I'm not, when I say deal with people, I'm talking about deal with people I don't like. I'm talking about like I don't have to work for the system. I don't have to be obligated to sacrifice my time just to make currency to survive. I ain't gotta do all that. I can just go to a country I always want to be in, dip out and chill by the beach and have my own shelter or to create my own shelter and my own business and wait and live life doing things I enjoy doing and once I die I ain't gotta deal with any I don't have to deal with any of this shit ever again. So yeah, I feel like I can create a life like that for myself that's very peaceful and happy. I do believe that, you know, but at the same time, um um but there's pros and cons to everything. That's where I'm getting at. Like, but there doesn't have to be pros and cons. But just the fact that there is pros and cons is because we live in an evil ass world. That's where I'm getting at. Um, but yeah, I do wish there are more people who think like me. And I don't mean this in an egotistical, selfish way, because I understand we all have a unique mind. But I just wish I could meet my soul tribe. I wish I could meet people my wavelength. And I wish that I don't have to be forced to work at a career or a job or anything in order for me to survive. It's weird. It's dumb. So I feel like life just seems very controlled. Life seems very restricted. There's a lot of bullshit in this human experience that I really don't fuck with. Pretty much, I don't like. I really don't like. There's a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of dumb shit that I hate. So that's the only reason why I even have a YouTube channel. I even make YouTube videos so I could express myself because I fucking hate this world. I hate the people and I hate the universe and the creator for allowing all this stupid ass shit for us to deal with pretty much. You know what I'm saying? It's retarded. As human beings, we go through so much trauma, we go through so much bullshit, you know, because as human beings, we're just trying to get by, we're just trying to do the best we can. But it's just ridiculous. And it, just like what Chauncey once said, just the fact that there's a lot of crime, there's a lot of like evil acts and violence is because of the society, because of this world we're living in. There's a lot of evil shit that takes place. No wonder why people call this the devil's playground or hell. You know what I'm saying? Because it is. It seems like it. It makes sense. You can't even enjoy your life. You can't even navigate it. You can't even navigate it unless you have money. In order for you to make money, you have to work. You know how crazy that is. There's nothing wrong with working. There's nothing wrong with volunteering. We need workers. We need construction workers. We need military. We need police officers. We need all that. But y'all get what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm sure y'all get what I'm saying. What I'm talking about. It's just the society and how it's structured. It can be structured at such a great level, at such a great way, but it's not. It's everything's so outdated. Everything is so backwards, and we're in the year 2025, and shit is still the same, or everything's still on some bullshit, pretty much. It's weird, man. But yeah, but the older I'm getting, the more I'm very choosy of the people I want to be around with, because I've always been around people I don't like, but I'm forced to be around them through work, through money situations, through family. So I've been around the ringer. I know what it's like. So the older I'm getting, like, I've worked at so many jobs. I've been in a lot of living areas, and I just fucking hate. And it's helping me realize that, like, I don't need people. I don't need to work. I don't need any of this shit. As long as I'm at peace, as long as I have a peace of mind, that's the only thing that matters. My health, my peace of mind, my physical health, my mental health, and the things I love doing. That's what matters to me the most. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I'm even am still working is because I still want to make money. I still want to be financially free. And unfortunately, we all of us are kind of forced to participate in this system just for us to have money, so we could navigate in this world, so we could, in hopes, be financially free or live the type of life the way we want to that makes us happy in this society, in this system. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm not saying I have to do it, but that's what I'm getting at. Like, that's pretty much the main theme. So yeah, I do have a lot of anger towards God. I do have a lot of anger towards the universe. I have a lot of anger. I'm very upset because of the things I have to go through, the things I'm forced to deal with, the timeline I'm born into, the timeline I'm reincarnated in, the shit I gotta fucking put up with, participate in this bullshit ass system, just how this world is, my not having as much freedom because of this timeline, because of this world, because of the society, because of what God and universe, because of what they fucking allow, because of certain energies that this realm allows. You know what I'm saying? I hate all this shit. This shit pisses me the fuck off. It really does. Like, bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, because this human experience, I feel like it's so restricted. It's so restricting. It restricts me pretty much. I feel so restricted. I can't move to a different state. I can't work. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I can't navigate in this world because everything is so restricted. You can't really do anything unless you participate in the system. Even when you do participate in the system, it drains your energy. It tires. It burns you out. It creates a lot of mental health issues and physical health issues, and it drains your energy, and it underpays you, overworks you, and it underpays you. And now, since it takes up most of your time, you ain't even got time to do what you want. And not even that, but you don't even have the right finances to do what you want because you don't have that time, and they underpay you. And everything costs so much. You gotta pay for everything. It's weird. It's fucking weird. And on top of that, it sucks too, because then not only you trying to survive, but then you're forced to work at a job. You're forced to be around people you don't want to be around with. People always on some bullshit. There's the reason why there's a lot of narcissistic people. There's a lot of, like, annoying ass people, and a lot of, like, mentally disturbed ass people who have a lot of mental health issues is because of the society. It's because of this world that we're living in. That's why. It's fucking ridiculous. That's why there's a lot of generational trauma. There's a lot of generational curses. There's a lot of family trauma. It's because of this bullshit ass society that God or the universe likes to allow. That's pretty much what it is. And then you have demonic entities that play it, that like to feed off of this shit. This is why a lot of people are narcissists and narcissistic, because they're influenced by a fucking demon. That's why. But what caused them to? But what even caused traumatized people to give room for demonic entities to possess them is because these people were innocent, but they were born into a sick ass society or disturbing ass world that's very corrupted and evil. So that creates a lot of trauma within their parents and their family, their caretakers, and then their parents and caretakers. They take on the trauma and they project that towards their their children, and once their children are subjected to that shit, now they become traumatized, and now it's an ongoing cycle of then having kids and projecting their trauma due to the society to their kids, and it happens over and over again, and that lowers your vibration, that weakens the aura field, that gives room for negative energy and demonic entities to infiltrate that aura in your energetic field, and to manipulate your mind. So now you're pretty much not fully I'm not sure possession is a real thing, but not, I wouldn't say possessed, but more so influencing by demonic entity or negative energy for you to harm innocent people, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So this is where you get your generational curses from, generational trauma, scapegoat of the family, black sheep of the family, and just all this other crazy ass shit that happens in these family dynamics, operating by that's caused by trauma and generational trauma due to the society, due to a lot of evil ass shit orchestrated by either the universe or God and or the devil, and demonic entities at play, pretty much. So there's a spiritual side to it, there's an economical side to it, and there's a physical side to it, and there's a scientific side to it, and there's a astrological side to it within this human experience. Everything correlates. But that's all I got to say, and have a good one. Peace.